Dorchester goes back thousands and thousands of years. We've got Neolithic henges here. Everything you see around you is built on top of lots and lots of heritage. Some of it's visible, some of it's invisible. There'll be guides giving tours up and down the street. We've got buildings that are open, so you can go visit the Shire Hall. You'll be able to go and see the Roman townhouse. You'll be able to visit the prison. That's going to be a very, very popular place to visit.
We've been to Alcatraz. We thought we'd come to Dorchester.
So where we've lived here all our lives, it's nice to come and actually see it before, it actually does close and no one else can get in there.
I spent 10 years working here at HMP Dorchester up until the closure in 2013. It was the first jail to be built to a government contract. I believe there was 7 jails built to similar design around the country at the time. If you've got places in your town that you can't visit, you can't really connect them. They just become a space in your horizon, whereas if you've been to a place like Dorchester Prison, had a walk round, you then have that connection with the place. You've been there, you've seen the inside of it. It's been great. I like talking about history. I have a particular passion about history for Dorchester Prison, and so to have the opportunity to talk to so many people about it, it's been brilliant.
I've got a small apartment with my wife in Brewery Square. One of our main drivers today was to come and learn more about the square, about Eldridge Pope, and about the place we live in.
This sort of thing gives the people that have bought houses here or flats here a better insight as to what the brewery was all about.
This, for me as well, is a community exercise. Seeing so many people out interested in the environment, actually talking to each other. Wonderful experience.
I'm a bit of an old buildings perv. I love them. So there's loads to look at. Like when you're wandering around the street, it's really nice to not look at the ground and to look up and look around and see what's going on.
I'm responsible for the bells and bell ringing at the church. So what we've been doing is inviting people up the tower to come and have a look at how we ring the bells, look at the actual bells themselves and get to know a little bit of the history of what's happened in the tower before and how we ring the bells today. It's been really rewarding, and there's been a huge number of people involved in this who've given up their time for free, and the main reward is just seeing that people enjoyed themselves and find the history interesting.
So the talk I've just been in is all about hidden history of Dorchester, predominantly all the tunnels and all the underground rooms. I think it's really important that everybody understands about the past, the history, where you live, and cherish it really, and really be proud of it and share that knowledge with everybody.
When we walked up out of Shire Hall, we walked alongside a group of people who had a centurion at either end of the party. Just to think that people in those uniforms, going back in time, they actually would have walked up that same place.
So today we've done a set of tours showing the wall that we have, lovely preserved wall. We've got the best preserved villa in all of the UK, just behind the council houses, the townhouse, and of course we want to show that to even some of the locals they've been near it many a time. We've had several on our tours over the last year who've said, we never even knew it was here.
Events like this are really important because they show us about our heritage and the history of the places that we live in, and they also show us the importance of community and people coming together. Behind me today you can see a giant banner being created, and this one commemorates the Tolpuddle Martyrs and also Peterloo, which happened just over 200 years ago. We've got until 4 o'clock to get it all done, and I can't do it on my own. So I'm using people power to help me get it all done.
We're showing people around the council chamber as well, because there's a lot of history and tradition here going back to very early times, and also of course showing off our wonderful costumes at the same time.
I think it's really positive to see Dorchester putting kind of resource and energy into this, and I think it also helps the place be a lively, vibrant place. I mean, you just see the people walking up and down, everyone's having a great time. Hopefully it's great for the businesses.
Many customers just came in to have lunch after they tried the samples, so it helps, of course.
If you look around today, there's all ages out as well. So it's not just the older people who've got more of an interest, there's younger people here because they want to see what's happening for their generation going forward.
My favourite thing today has probably been everything. Dorchester is like a really fun place. Every day there's almost like something on.
It's so beautiful to look at, especially on a day like today. It's to see all the different periods, the Georgian, the Victorian, all kind of clashing together. It's lovely. It's like a southern mini York almost. It's lovely.
It's been very positive. People have asked lots of questions, and the really nice thing is at the end of the tour, lots of people have actually gone out their way to say thanks very much, really enjoyed that.
It's like a community feeling, isn't there? Like people want to learn about where they live and spend time with each other.
And maybe take part in a giant hokey cokey.
Oh yes, definitely.
Today was absolutely fantastic. It exceeded all expectations. What a great success. I can't thank the volunteers enough. They were so good. They gave up all of their day. Nobody quite knew how big the scale of things was going to be. It's been absolutely amazing.